Okay, join my manager Luke Garrard before we welcome Rochdale tomorrow evening. Luke, before you answer that, we'll just touch on Saturday, obviously picking up first away win of the season. What do you find the takeaways from that game?
Obviously, watched it back. We rode our luck on the 96th minute, as suggested after the game. Just little things, game management needs to be better. We're in a position where we've got a long throw for Bushy, and we allowed him to go and counter. Probably didn't need to make the challenge. Billy Seth-Davies was in a good position to recover, but thankfully Ashmore's come and saved the day. And yeah, big win on the road. You look, Dave Stevens back now, played on Saturday. Jack Payne, we got to be really cautious with. Obviously he's been out 10 weeks. He's done another session today, but he's back now available. We've got obviously Agbon Toma, Eriko back on the grass. So from Saturday, a lot more positives. The unbeaten runs continued from the game against York, and obviously we're hoping to extend that again tomorrow evening.
Has that been your message to the group now, to almost build on this result and look to build momentum?
100%. Said it on the way prior to leaving York. We had an interview and you said to me, big point, and I felt it started, well, had an opportunity to start an unbeaten run, and obviously back that up again against Maidenhead. But you got Rochdale coming to town. We need to ensure we perform to a level to make sure that we go and get and have the right to warrant 3 points come 10 p.m.
Yeah, thoughts on Rochdale then, obviously on the back of an impressive home win against Barnet. What have you made from them this season?
I believe they have the credentials to get into the EFL, bounce back on the first time of asking. I look at the way they play, their patterns, their personnel. They have personnel in their team that have been playing in the Championship through their core, and then you add the youth of Tyrese Sinclair, Mitchell. I think has a massive impact in the way they play. I just think that they got personnel in there to cause you problems. And like I said to you, I saw the result on Saturday. I genuinely felt that if Barnet had gone there and got a result, it would have been a big result on the road. But Rochdale were, in my opinion, valid for the 3 points. We need to ensure we need to play at a level. We found and believe they have weaknesses that we need to ensure we hone in on, but tomorrow evening we need to perform to our maximum to get 3 points.
Yeah, back at home then as well. Our last home game was against Barnet. Being back at home, is it almost an opportunity to get the fans back and build an atmosphere and to help you on this run?
Fans have been class. They've come out. Obviously you've seen the attendances rising, the season tickets have gone up in terms of the numbers. We need to give them something to shout about. We're not foolish. We know it's what we need to do as a group of players, group of staff, to get on the front foot so that there is an atmosphere and we can react to that for sure. It's nice to be back at home, especially being on the road. Maidenhead's not too far, but York the week before, and obviously Maidenhead, and having the luxury of 2 home games, starting with Rochdale on Tuesday. It's a nice place to be, especially off the back of 4 points on the road. We're not foolish. We need to ensure and improve our home form. Away form today is pretty good. We need to ensure that we go and back up what we did on Saturday with another 3 points tomorrow evening.
Yeah, and just finally, obviously a short turnaround from the game Saturday. We haven't had a shortage of injuries as well. Can you just give us a word on what you did today and how recovery's gone? Yeah,
listen, we've done a walkthrough on Shape. They do certain things with their fullbacks. They have good runs off from Gilmore, and they have sort of their patterns. So the starting 11 had a walkthrough, spoke about where we need to get our start positions, what we need to do in terms of turnover. Then we went through set plays. Again, they have a system that I've not seen in terms of their set plays, other than in the Prem. They have 4 along the line of 6 and the 1 on the post, and we need to ensure that we hit the right areas, and we worked on that today with our set pieces. There was a training group, the personnel that obviously didn't start on Saturday, and some of the YT boys come in to do a training group, and then we went down to the village, had a second day recovery, spoke to the boys. A few of them went on the bikes, a few of them went in the pool. This period's relentless now. We go Saturday, Tuesday for the next 3 weeks, and like I said to you, thankfully there is light at the end of the tunnel. The board, in terms of in my office, with regards to injured players, is starting to be removed, and there's more personnel being on the grass, so that's a good thing. I have to give credit to Kieran on that. He's had a real good week last week, very proactive, and we are starting to see the return of some influential players. To have the luxury of Jack Payne available, Eriko Souza, Agbons Homa, it's a massive plus for us.